Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. With all respect to the honorable judges, to all the audiences, and my friends whom I love so much. Good morning, everyone. First of all, let us say thanks to Allah the Almighty who have been giving us blessing and guidance so that we can gather in this great opportunity. Salawat and salam may be upon to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who has brought us from the darkness to the modern life. Before I deliver my speech, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Exista Alivia Mumtaz from Mansatu Malang, and in this opportunity, I would like to tell about how can we as youth give contribution to keep our marine resources. Yes, as we know that our country is one of the biggest maritime nations in the world. A maritime nation is any nation which borders the sea and is dependent on its use for majority of the following state activities. The activity in this field is such kind of activities that using the sea to convey or produce an end result. Moreover, deep inside the sea, we can find many resources that we call as marine resources. Some examples of marine resources include biological diversity, fish, seafood supplies, oil and gas, minerals, sand and gravel, renewable energy resources, tourism potential, and unique ecosystem like coral reefs. As a big maritime nation with its rich marine resources, it is obvious that we have big responsibility to keep the resources sustainable. The next question that may appear is, what can we do as youth to save our enormous amount of marine resources? Well, I think I'd like to propose some ways that we can do to preserve our ocean. First, think about how to keep our ocean from the plastic trash. By now, many of us are aware of the fact that plastic pollution exists. It is contributing climate change throughout its destructive life cycle. What we're still learning is just how massive the problem is, and it just keeps getting bigger. For instance, did you know that roughly 500 pounds of plastic enter the ocean every second, and microplastic have been found in the air we breathe, water we drink, and seafood we consume? Then, help protect yourself, your environment, and especially your ocean by avoiding the single use of plastic. Second, house your own beach, river, or lake cleaned up to help protect your local coastline or waterways. Whether you gather friends and make an outing of it, or just pick up the trash you see along the waterline on your morning walk. Report what you collect and help raise awareness by sharing your impact on social media. Third, choose reef-friendly skincare and sunscreen products. Scientists estimate that up to 14,000 tons of sunscreen enter to our marine waterways each year. But did you know that your sunscreen could be negatively impacting our marine and aquatic life even if you don't go in the ocean? Some harmful sunscreen chemicals are not removed completely at wastewater treatment facility, which means that when we wash off products containing chemicals like oxybenzone, they can end up in rivers, lakes, even the ocean, and ultimately harming the corals and other marine lives. So, learn about some substances that make certain your skincare products reef-friendly. Fourth, if it is possible, you can join the movement to preserve our marine resources. For examples, in California, there is an institution called Surfrider, which defines a campaign for saving the coastal environment that result in a positive conservation outcome or improve coastal access or does both. Or in Jakarta, we have had Sahabat Laut Indonesia, an organization of youth marine lovers. Becoming a Surfrider member or Sahabat Laut Indonesia supports missions for saving our ocean and coast. My dear audiences, I think that's all I can say. The most important message that I would like to underline is keep our ocean clean and do all possible things to preserve our marine resources for sustainable existence of human beings. Thank you very much for your attention. Sorry for every single mistake I've made. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.